Welcome you all for the class Introduction to Programming in C. So we have discussed about four string operations. Now we are about to discuss the next user-defined string operations or string functions without using a library functions. How exactly it will be done even without using the library functions? You can get it done. These operations, that is, you can concatenate the two strings. You can add, you can copy the value of one string to another, and you can find the length of the string and so on. So first one is this is my strcpy. I have taken the string copy as a function, and I have taken two parameters as an argument, that is DST and SRC. DST stands for destination, SRC stands for source. And this one particular function is returning the value, that is destination string will be returned to the called function. Now using while loop, that single line while loop, you can execute, you can copy the value from one string to another. How? That is here. Content of DST, if it is not equal to content, DST is equal to content of source. If it's not equal to \0, that is end of termination string, then no, here you have to observe that while loop doesn't have any statement, only single while loop, semicolon, followed by semicolon. You're printing the value. The single statement itself is able to print or copy the value from source to destination. So this particular value will return the destination value, destination string. So observe that both the arguments are constants. So this ensures that both strings are passed and they should not be unaltered by the function. So if both the strings are equal, then function returns 0. If they're not equal, then function returns an integer value. Now see here, comparison. For the comparison also, they are passing two strings. I told you that both are made constant because it should not be unaltered or it should not be changed in the function. That's why you have to keep that as a constant. So to be safer side, the users whoever implements this, whoever calls this function or writes the function, make the variable constant so that nobody can change in future. So you are declaring the variable of type integer and you are making this, are equating it to 0. Then using what you're doing is comparison. That's why you have to take one argument, that is S1, while content of S1. If you write only so much, by default it is true. While this is true, execute this. So while content of S1 is true, then it will, if it is true, it will get inside. And then you have to perform the operations. So once you have to write the code in the while loop. If content of S1, if it's not equal to content of S2, then you have to break it. What it does, it is reverse actually. Content of S1 is not equal to content of S2 means if they are equal, do this, otherwise go out of it. So S1, if the condition is not true, it will never break. As long as this condition is true, it has to do that. Hello? Hello?